morning. Did you sleep well last night? I am working now.
Her brother helps her do like short-term crypto trading, binary trading. She's just been doing it for a year, and it helped her buy, her house. It helped her fund her design company.
I have another good news to tell you. This morning, my brother told me that he would be a note that can track today.
What's up, Seekers? Welcome back to another episode of Scamfish presented by socialcatfish.com.
I fell deep with her. Financially, it's just too much.
Resting because I'm tired of shopping today.
Total is like $1 million in profits.
On today's episode, we speak to a man named Brandon who fell deeply in love with a woman he met online named Miley. She claimed she was a fashion designer that lived in LA. The two hit it off on Bumble and planned a life together. Things took a turn when Miley told Brandon about how much success she was having on a crypto trading website that helped her buy a home and launch her own company. Brandon came to us to verify this woman's true identity and this crypto website he invested hundreds of thousands of dollars into. Let's see if we can help him out. Real quick, guys, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your comment and like could help stop someone from being scammed. Let's get into it.
My name is Brandon. I work in healthcare as an analyst. Born in Northern California, raised in Northern California. I like outdoors, movies, sports. I've been single pretty much most of my life. I did have a girlfriend maybe like 3 or 4 months. This is a long time ago, but I've been pretty much single all my life. I was kind of shy growing up. Wasn't really outgoing, maybe like more of an introvert. Yeah, I just didn't, seek it, I guess, as much for love. But as I'm getting older, I kind of changed. My mindset's kind of changed. So, kind of looking for that special someone, hopefully one day.
Brandon has spent his adult life alone. He's been on a few dates, but nothing ever really panned out. He's 45 years old and has never had a girlfriend.
Online dating, I thought, was just another resource to put my face out there and see who's available to talk to reach out. It's instant access. I think the ideal woman for me that, nice, takes care of herself, knows how to put on her makeup, knows how to, wears her hair a certain way, has good humor, just good features on her, eyes, and just have a good, happy personality, likes to wear yoga pants, like nice clothes. I don't like girls with tattoos. I like girls with just piercing on her ears, not on her nose or lips or anything like that. Someone that finds me attractive too, you got to, in order to ratio to where they gotta like each other too. So nice, good figure, physical looks, take care of herself. I'm not into like big heavy set girls, just not heavy set. Big girls, just thin, okay thick, not too tall, like maybe my height, like 5'8". That's like the tallest. Not too short, like 5'3". And I work in healthcare at a hospital. I mean, there's a lot of, people to meet. There were some that were close by that worked near their department, but I wasn't really pursuing it. And I didn't feel that attraction. They were nice people, but when I go to the cafeteria, there's plenty of nurses I've seen that are attractive, but it's like they're eating and talking to someone else. So just, I had a hard time trying to figure out approach, and I didn't want to disrupt them while they're eating or on their break or lunch.
The older Brandon was getting, the more he sought after a serious relationship. But this all changed when he matched with a beautiful woman on Bumble.
We met on Bumble, the dating app. Her name is Miley Chan. So when she reached out and when I opened up her profile, what was going through my mind was, she only had 2 photos, so she looked pretty attractive, fit. The conversation for the first 2 was just getting to know each other. She told me that she was from Chongqing, China, a city somewhere in the middle of China. She mentioned her height was like 5'7". She weighed about 110 pounds. Asian lady. She sent me a photo. She said that photo was of her drinking tea in LA at a in a Chinese restaurant. She's kind of skinny, fit, nice cheekbone, brown eyes, black hair. She recently said she bleached her hair to almond color. Yeah, really pretty eyes, nice cheekbones, a nice smile, nice teeth. She was looking for true love. She wanted someone that was real, not looking for short-term relationships, seeking someone long-term. She mentioned that she didn't wear makeup in those photos. She wanted to find real people that were interested, not like if she dressed up with makeup, she didn't want people to like her because of her makeup. She wanted like people because of her natural beauty. So I found her natural beauty attractive. I would greet her in the morning. She would greet me back in the morning, and then afternoon, she kind of check on me, how my day was going. And then, until I get off of work, it was busy. And then, I would ask her how her day were. And we'd chat pretty much throughout the day until we went to bed. I asked her what kind of job she worked in. She does like fashion design or clothing design. She manages a design team herself. She said she worked for Affliction. She had expensive taste. She likes, like the designer clothing brands or purses. We had built that every day for 2 months. Every day we chatted.
After a few months of chatting, Brandon and Miley began to get serious.
Baby, sometimes I called her babe or honey. A month into it, she wanted to be closer to me. We're, because I mentioned to her long distance, talked about living with each other, having a family and all this. We need to be closer. How can you have a relationship? She mentioned, we need to be closer, and that she was going to move back to the city once she's done with her project designs for the company in LA. You can leave voice messages, so she'll leave voice messages. She left them before.
I love you too, Randy, always by your side as a grand old angel to be your wife, Angel. Baby, Randy, did you have a good time today? Do you miss me? I will miss you in my dream. Have a great night. Sweet dreams.
Up until this point, Brandon was willing to do whatever it took to be with this woman. While she was finishing out her contract with Affliction, she told Brandon about a new way he could make money.
Well, I didn't send money to her. I sent money to that trading platform. I didn't directly send it to her. Her brother helps her do short-term crypto trading, binary trading. She's just been doing it for a year, and it helped her buy, her house. It helped her fund her design company. When she showed me the platform, I was like, oh, it looks pretty good, and you can make money pretty fast. So she had me download the crypto.com app. I did that. And then she had me download the DeFi wallet from crypto. So I downloaded that. And there were different cryptocurrencies in there. Kind of showed me through how the platform trading worked and how much there are different trading types, like 60 seconds, 150 seconds, 1 hour. And there's different amounts you need to put in if you want to do certain trades. So the first trade I believe I did was $3,000, just to see what the earning was. And I kept it in there. I saw the value in it. You make more money. Obviously, the more money you put, the more you make. Took money out of my savings and put some in there, and then to do the 60-second trades, so I can make more profit. Actually, when I made that 3,000, first trade, she showed me how to withdraw. So I did withdraw the 161, but I kept the 161 that I withdraw, but I put more money in so I can do more trades.
Brandon felt comfortable with this website after being able to withdraw some of his investments, but he would later learn that would be the last time he was able to take anything out of his account again.
So on 2 days later, we did it again. I didn't put any more money. I just used, what I made, and it was about 34,000 that we traded, and I made, 2,430. So I was like, oh, wow. I guess the brother's pretty good at analyzing the data. What got me to increase my investment was just the more money you put, the more you make. She convinced me to take some money out of my savings, put in over $12,000 in there. So that 60-second trade was like $900 you get on June 1st. And it's only a 1-minute trade. So it's pretty fast that you make that kind of profit. And then I took money out of my retirement and I went up to 30,000 investment on June 7th. I made 13,000. So the brother wanted to do more, not going to do any more 60-second trade. They're going to do 150-second trades. So I needed more money because I need to be over 50,000. So I took money out of my retirement to get me over. So I had about like, I think $7,000-8,000 in the account. And we did one trade on June 21st and I made about $11,000. The next day I did two more trades. So the first one was 13. I made 13,000. The next one I made 15,000. That put me over $100,000. So then I took more money out from my other retirement. It just built up from there of 120,000, and I made 18,000. 4 hours later, I had a total of $345,000. That put me at with that profit over almost $500,000. Total is like $1 million in profits. Right now, it's my account's frozen. They won't withdraw the money until they get the 34,490, and then they'll put it back, and then they'll release the withdrawal.
The account was locked, and the company claimed they needed a final payment of $34,000 to release any of the funds. But Brandon ran out of money.
Also, Miley she volunteered to lend me $10,000 one time and then $25,000 to help me to trade too. Right now, she wants her money back that she lent me, that $35,000. Yeah, I don't have that kind of money. All my money's, I did all these loans and I took money out of my savings and my retirement. I can't pay her back. And so I'm kind of stuck. I kind of want the money out because I have all these loans and I want to pay off all these loans. And I have to pay almost $820 a month. One of the other loans I have to pay $580. Another loan was $888. Another loan is $873. And the last one is $685. Put me on a tight budget, really, really tight budget. And I can't really do much and I can't really save a lot since I'm paying off all this debt. I fell deep with her. I'm just deep, financially. It's just too much. I can't believe that, I put that much money in there and I'm kind of, in trouble with pain, living, kind of.
Our team began to dig into all of Brandon's information he sent us. He had $1 million in his website, and the guy could barely even pay his bills. Something was fishy, and we were going to get to the bottom of this. A few days later, we received a message from Brandon. Miley claimed she was going to send her family to harm him if he didn't pay the fees to unlock his account so he could pay her back. We hopped on a call with him immediately.
And she texted me last night. It was kind of odd.
That's actually what we wanted to hop on the call about was, can you fill us in a little bit more on what, the details are on that?
Well, during the trading session, she would help me out. She'd lend me like $10,000 or 10,000 Tether, whatever the crypto was. And then later on, she lent me another 2450. So it's about, she says it's 35,000. To help me invest. So she wants it back. The first one was the guy with the gun stating that she'll send her uncle after me to get the money back. I don't know if she's gonna do so because she has my address. She kind of knows where I get off at BART. There's like a local train stop because she says she has a condo near there. So I mentioned, I get off near that area where she lives. So I don't know. And she has photos of me. There was some photos of me at work. But she couldn't see my ID badge, so she doesn't know which hospital I work at, but she knows I work in a hospital.
After Brandon received this message from Miley, he was frightened. Our team took the rest of the day to investigate everything he sent over. We had to prove to him that this whole thing was one big scam. Stick around until the end. We'll break down everything we found out about this crypto site, and we even tracked down Miley's real location.
When I was talking to Miley, I told her that I could pay her back the $40,000. I sent her a link to our website. We received 2 hits, and we were able to find out that Miley is actually in.
If you've made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, guys. We appreciate you so much. It was now time to sit down with Brandon for the first time.
Hey, Brandon, how's it going, bro?
Good day. Hopefully get some good results.
It's kind of like you've gone from this romance with this woman to now like, hey, just give me my money back.
She wanted the money back, and I didn't respond. I was letting you guys, Drew, you were talking to her, so I didn't really respond. So it was just basically she wanted my money back, but her money that she loaned me back.
We feel we pulled all the information that we needed to kind of put you at ease and to show you the truth about everything. Are you ready?
Yes.
So the first thing we looked into was the phone number. We did find that it's a VoIP phone number.
We tried to log in to your account, got into your account, and spoke to Miley directly from your Line app account. We then received this voice memo from her, and she's complaining about me not answering the phone.
Don't you want to call and talk to me? Why don't you answer my phone? Please don't ask to call you if you turn back. And I will never answer your call. This is a result you want.
Honestly, Brandon, it sounds like she's reading something throughout the whole voiceover. It's like someone is kind of feeding her this information. She doesn't really know what's going on. And her personality over the phone versus through text message just doesn't correlate.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know if she uses like a translator, like she types it out and then translates it. I don't really know. Yeah. She said she was from China and that she moved to LA. She's in LA, supposedly, West Hollywood, supposedly, for 7 years. She says she works for Affliction as apparel design.
Yeah, so we just ran a quick search on the company. They've been around for quite a while. We did find out that she's not the fashion designer for them. It's a man named Terrence.
Did you call them and ask if there was an employee name?
We did. We called and they didn't have any recollection of any employee with that name.
Oh. Okay.
My question to you, Brandon, is why do you keep contact with Miley? She's verbally abusive towards you. And I mean, when I was speaking to her through your account, I mean, it doesn't even seem like you guys are romantic at all.
She's more just interested in her money back. That's her focus now. I mean, you've seen the pictures that she sent with the guys with guns and, threatened to kill me or something. So, yeah, it's totally different.
Just to give you a little bit of comfort, I don't think you need to worry about these photos being threatening at all. We actually found all of them on the internet using our reverse image search. The first one being the picture that she claimed was her uncle. This is actually just a meme that's used throughout the whole internet. We linked it back to a SoundCloud profile that a musician created as a cover for a release of one of his songs.
Oh, really? Okay.
Guys, I messed up. Bad. Brandon let me log into his account on Line app so I could pose as him and speak directly to Miley. Something shocking happened. I called her several times and never got an answer. I randomly called her through video and the person behind this profile answered on video. It was an Asian man with red hair. And when he answered the video chat, he looked like he was a deer caught in the headlights. David grabbed the camera to try to get his face, but he immediately covered the webcam, and of course, I wasn't screen recording. I was pretty pissed about that. If this type of content interests you in any way, I'll try to implement it in the videos more. Just drop a comment down below and let me know. And next time I won't forget to screen record on the iPad.
This website is actually registered in China.
Oh, really?
We found that it's fairly new. It was just opened in April 2023.
Oh, really?
Definitely a red flag too, because if an investment website is new, it's probably because it was taken down and they've put it back up again. A lot of these fraudulent investment websites get reported and they just reproduce it under another name. That's why you see that they added the .top at the end.
Brandon, what we did is we downloaded the app, and what we noticed is when you're on the website, it connects straight to your Bitcoin wallet. All they're doing is they're collecting your personal information. This is why they're promoting the DeFi app. is because they're trying to make it convenient for you. They're just directing you into the app that you need to send them the money to their Bitcoin wallet. You're not actually ever investing on their website. Everything is all outside of the website. A legitimate investment website would never tell you to go off their platform to invest. They have everything you need on this one landing page to do whatever transfer or send whatever money at any time. Just to kind of put the nail in the coffin, we found out who the real person in these photos are.
Oh, really? Okay.
Are you ready to hear the truth?
Yeah, kind of waiting for this.
Yeah, so we just ran a reverse image search on her photos and found that the real woman's name is Nancy Tsai. She's a very popular entrepreneur, and she's actually from Taiwan.
Okay. Yeah, it's different from what Miley said.
Lastly, we were able to track down Miley's location using one of our FU gift cards links. When I was talking to Miley, I told her that I could pay her back the $40,000. I sent her a link to our website. We use this site to grab IPs. The scammers go in and type in their codes. In this case, we received 2 hits, and we were able to find out that Miley is actually in Japan. We weren't surprised at all when we saw the hit from Japan, because you're in what's called a pig butchering scam. And these are really, really popular within the Asian countries. They either use business or romance to kind of jumpstart the scam. And from there, they get you to invest smaller amounts to smaller amounts turn into larger amounts, until the point where it feels almost like you were gambling, like you needed to stay in this in order to get her uncle off your back, or also pay her money back, or even to get your own money back. People stay in these scams for all kinds of reasons, and that's when those amounts start to jump higher and higher. But thankfully, you came to us and we were able to stop you before you sent the $40,000, right?
Yeah, it got me good. It went in kind of deep, but I'm glad, I got some truth out of this. The picture she sent, I thought it was really her, or what she said. And she talked about, just meeting someone for real and then being someone together. So, and then she talked about her brother doing this investment, how she made money from it. I just kind of started small with small investments, saw the returns on it. So I guess that's where it just kind of rolled to a bigger and bigger amount.
Brandon sent close to $200,000 to this fake website. We are now working with him to submit a KYC request. He has filed a police report and reported this scam. Miley is still claiming she's the woman in these photos, even after we found the real woman. But Brandon has blocked her, and he has now moved on. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Remember, all of our new videos go out every Wednesday, so please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, Seekers, we'll see you guys next time.